Hunter Industries is built on innovation. We're always looking for ways to create the best products that sync up with the industry needs. That's why we start by listening to you, the customer. 2021 was a big year for us, and we're excited to share some of the Hunter highlights for 2022. To start us off, I'd like to welcome Kelsey Jacquard. Kelsey, take it away.
Hello. It has been a busy 2021 in supplying product to the irrigation market, and we see that continuing into 2022. Demand is still high. While we would normally talk about the new products coming in early 2022, our main focus for mechanical products will be to continue producing quality product already in high demand, with an eye for features the industry is trending towards. For the mechanical emission devices, we are seeing an increased use of taller pop-ups, expanding state pressure regulation requirements, and an increased use of high uniformity, low precipitation rate nozzles. The first trend we've been watching is the move from 4-inch pop-ups to 6-inch. 4-inch heads are still the most popular, but we are seeing more movement towards the taller pop-ups to clear taller turf grass and generally provide better coverage. If heads sink too low over time, having that taller pop will help clear turf and other plant materials that could obstruct the flow of water. In response to this trend, last year we introduced the 6-inch PGP Ultra, completing the PGP Ultra family. We already had 6-inch models of the shorter range PGJ and the more advanced I-20, as well as our large turf I-25 and I-40 rotors. So it was time we added a 6-inch model to our flagship PGP Ultra product family. The PGP Ultra comes with high performance features like automatic arc return in case of vandalism, a non-strippable drive for maximum reliability, and full arc adjustability from 50 degrees to non-reversing 360 degrees for an all-in-one model. To shut off water at the head with flow stop and for a pre-installed check valve, upgrade to the I-20, which also has a 6-inch option. Last year, we also introduced the high torque I-50 rotor, which only comes in 6-inch models. The I-50 has a very strong planetary gear drive assembly that drives through extremely harsh water conditions and external contaminants. It also has below the turret arc adjustment that allows for easy arc adjustment when the sprinkler is operating. To handle dirty water, the I-50 has an extra large filter screen with double the filtration area, preventing additional maintenance and cleaning. And the best part is that it uses the same body as the 6-inch I-25 and I-40, so it's easy to retrofit into existing projects if needed. Another big trend for the irrigation industry is the expansion of state requirements for pressure-regulated spray sprinkler bodies. Several states have already mandated pressure regulation for spray sprinklers, and more are following. For the most part, the requirement is to follow EPA WaterSense certification standards. California has an additional requirement to be listed on the Modernized Appliance Efficiency Database System. Also, some states, like California and Washington, had a cutoff date using manufacturing date codes, while other states have a hard set sell date to switch to pressure regulation models. Massachusetts and DC are coming up next in 2022, with Rhode Island and Maine following in 2023. Other states are also considering this pressure regulation requirement. So whether your state has made this a requirement already, or whether you see it coming in the future, know that the Hunter Pro Spray PRS-30 and PRS-40 spray sprinkler bodies are EPA WaterSense certified and meet the additional requirement for California. Regulating pressure at the sprinkler head allows each nozzle to see the same optimal pressure for balanced performance. Pressure regulation results in reduced flow rates, higher uniformity, and minimal misting from the nozzles. ProSpray PRS models are color-coded for quick field identification. Both ProSpray PRS-30 and PRS-40 models come with the flexibility of factory or field installable check valves. The check valve simply snaps into the base of the riser. With the strongest spray body on the market and a co-molded wiper seal that prevents cap-to-body leaks even if loosened, The ProSpray PRS is the most reliable spray body for MP rotator and spray systems. To partner with pressure regulation in using less water, high uniformity nozzles with lower precipitation rates are becoming more popular, like the MP rotator. We see the rotary nozzle category growing and continuing to grow. Much of the benefit of rotary nozzles comes from a lower precipitation rate than traditional sprays, allowing for better water absorption, no runoff, and more design flexibility. For reference, traditional sprays put water down at a rate of about 1.6 inches per hour, leading to runoff within minutes depending on your soil type. Lower precipitation rates do not saturate the soil, and they create less pressure loss through the system, so more heads can go on one zone. At Hunter Industries, we have several MP rotator models to choose from for your system. The standard MP rotator nozzle is the original tried and true super low precip rate rotary nozzle. This includes the MP 1000, MP 2000, MP 3000, and MP 3500 for matched precipitation of 0.4 inches per hour across the radius range of 8 feet out to 35 feet. This means you can have spray distances mixed with small rotor distances, all on the same zone for maximum design flexibility. The low precip rate allows the soil to fully absorb the water during scheduling to eliminate runoff, and the multiple streams cut through wind, preventing misting. Over the last few years, we added MP 800 nozzles with a matched precipitation rate of 0.8 inches per hour as a great spray retrofit line. This family includes the short radius MP 800 SR, which can go down to 6 feet in radius, and it now includes the 15-foot MP 815. The precip rate is still half of a spray nozzle, preventing runoff in most soil types, but it's double the standard MP, so the run times are shorter. With the required pressure regulation rules going into effect, any stretched spacing for spray nozzles will become apparent pretty quickly with reduced pressures. Replacing nozzles with the MP 815, for example, will help maintain that coverage with even better uniformity. And finally, the MP strip line with a 5-foot wide right corner, left corner, and side strip nozzles are great for narrow areas, and they can pair with either family depending on your layout. Hunter has offered the MP rotator nozzle since 2007 without issue, and we continue to find more ways to use this versatile nozzle, from residential spaces to college campuses, and even up on green roofs. So that's our mechanical update for this year. I appreciate your time.
Thanks, Kelsey. Great job as usual. Now let's kick it over to Dave Schaup to give us some exciting highlights from the controller category.
Well, hello, this is Dave Schaup from Hunter Industries, here to talk about some of our control system product highlights for 21 and maybe a little into 22. First, Node BT, the Bluetooth battery-operated controller. The industry's easiest battery-operated controller to program now offers even more contractor features to simplify management on and away from the site. You now have the ability to copy and paste schedules from one controller to another, greatly simplifying initial setup. You can view and edit the irrigation schedules offline and then load them when you're back available. Pre-download firmware updates when installing in remote areas, so you don't have to try to make coverage connections when you're in a remote area. And use the visual dashboard to check station status, total watering time, and the next system start time. So an awesome solution has gotten even better. CENTRALUS, Hunter's central control system for commercial, has had many software updates over the past year. You can enable cloud-based control and water-saving features for ICC2 and ACC2, but the updated features will include enhanced scheduling, cell connections coming for the ICC2, and remote control and management capabilities. One of the most requested features was the station activity log and the active stations. They kind of go hand in hand. That's there now. highly secure cloud access and map-based navigation, flow monitoring and reporting. We'll say more about that in a minute. Alarms and detailed irrigation history reports with mobile text alerts. Planned for 22, hopefully soon in 22, is a new ICC2 cellular connection module. This module is going to add even more flexibility for connecting commercial ICC2 controllers to our CENTRALUS platform. Key benefits: cellular connections, 4G LTE for use with ICC2 and CENTRALUS. Secure, reliable internet connection without the need for Wi-Fi or LAN, or where those may not be available. The device will come with a pre-installed SIM card using our Zipit data interface, but the user will have the option of providing their own SIM card if that is, for some reason, a requirement. But the Zipit interface gives quick data activation and pretty convenient service plan options. Flow monitoring capabilities. This is pretty huge. So the goal is when the cell module becomes available, it will also have the ability to monitor flow sensors. The flow sensor connects to the terminals you can see on the cell kit itself and is reported directly to the cloud, much like HydroWise does. And then we can provide high flow shutdowns in emergency situations, as well as complete irrigation usage reports. The X2 controller was a big hit. It's bigger with the WAND Wi-Fi module, but we're not stopping there. It is now easier to install on the hardware side and the software side because it has a new built-in wiring compartment when hardwiring to the primary power is a requirement. And the WAND Wi-Fi module itself now features Bluetooth to unlock these helpful features. So there's a Bluetooth tether when you're in range for faster and easier Wi-Fi setup. You can also transfer X2 controller programming to HydroWise software to further automate and speed the setup process. Rapid programming technology to copy X2 controller schedules in seconds. And the Bluetooth remote if Wi-Fi is just plumb unavailable. The HydroWise dev team has also been very busy with software updates to their amazing platform. A suspension by date feature to cancel irrigation for upcoming events. So you can set them up as no watering in advance and not have to worry about it at the time of an event. A watch list feature to help contractors manage key customers. And grow-in programs with flexible start and end dates for newly established plants. The HydroWise HPC controller has numerous enhancements. The modular HPC, similar to PHC but with modules, is now more flexible than ever with higher station counts and simple two-wire capabilities. It is compatible with the PCM 1600 module that allows you to expand up to 23 conventional stations, or the PCDM module enables control for up to 32 stations using our popular Easy Decoder system. It's 28 stations max if you're only using two-wire, but you could also have 4 additional conventionally wired, perhaps from the starting installation, and combine them to count up to 32. The wireless HC flow meter. Designed for simple integration with the HydroWise platform, the wireless HC flow meter communication kit allows you to maximize time, material, and labor savings for any new installation or retrofit project. It will deliver reliable flow data without wiring that saves water and protects landscapes when asphalt, concrete, or other hardscape is in the way between the flow meter location and the controller location. and it will work with HydroWise enabled HC, Pro HC, HPC, and HCC controllers. And you can see the little antenna on top of the valve box lid connects to the flow sensor inside, and the rest is over the air as if by magic.
Thanks, Dave. That's all very exciting stuff. Now I'd like to finish off with highlights from training and marketing. I'd like to start by talking about the exciting new training program dedicated to teaching new employees the fundamentals of irrigation installation. The new Irrigation Installation Fundamentals program, or IIF, introduces the various components and techniques required to install an irrigation system. The program includes 11 self-paced videos that give learners the opportunity to learn and study on their own schedule. And when you're done watching, a very interactive quiz tests your knowledge of everything covered. When participants successfully complete the program and pass the quiz, they are rewarded with a certificate and industry CEUs for their hard work. We have another exciting program to launch, the Vault. Unlock the Vault in January 2022 to learn about Hunter and FX Luminaire products, engage in challenges, answer weekly trivia questions, and earn coins to win prizes. Take advantage of exclusive opportunities to increase your skills and test your knowledge. You can also earn bonus coins by participating in select training events, organizing demos, and offering special promotions. If you've been participating in our coins promotion already, you're already on your way to unlocking the Vault. Thanks so much for checking out Hunter Highlights for 2022. We appreciate your time and look forward to hearing from you soon.